Hello everybody, Walter here. Welcome to episode 12 of the Let's Play series for Hardspace Shipbreaker. In the last episode we unlocked the demolition charges and promptly made use of them to great success, which brought us to just the brink of reaching rank 14. But we're still a single point short, so that's going to be our main focus for today. And depending on how it goes, we might also advance a bit in the story. But before we get to a ship, let's actually have a look at the equipment, which is in a bit of a rough state after our 3 consecutive shifts in the last episode.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Your allocated shift time will be commencing shortly.
Yeah, as you can see, all of those here, first of all, need to be repaired. And then let's have a look. Last time I unlocked them, and now let's update them so they don't cause as much collateral damage. Then, yep, some more oxygen, definitely useful, so I now should be able to get through a full shift with that. Let's see, yeah, more tethers, so maximum amount now, and more force. And I'm out of tokens already. Okay, that will have to be enough for today, so let's grab a ship. And last time we handled a medium-sized heavy cargo javelin, and just getting another one would be a bit boring, so maybe let's grab a Mackerel light cargo, so the ship from the very first episode, as a little bit of a call to the past. And since a lot has happened in the intermediate time, it's basically a completely new ship, so it's not as boring. So, first things first. Ah, and now, for some reason, this works actually. Okay. So now let's see. Okay, this is under pressure. At least the outer compartments are under pressure, so I have to be a bit careful there.
Salvage registered.
So, cockpit. Airlock is on that over here. And lots of loose parts all over the place. Let's see, let's first of all grab that, and let's grab that. Then let's go to the back, maybe. I can't get in there. That's a bit annoying. So, but I should be able to actually cut through from here. I need to get in there. Okay, let's just grab that and move it out of the way. Okay. So I need to get in here because I need to disconnect the thruster actually before I depower it, or I wouldn't be able to do that. That would be annoying. And then for the last connection. And now this is making its way all the way over here. Okay, perfect. Then I can start disconnecting stuff here. I might as well make use of the movement of the ship a bit. That's a structure element over there, not a cutting point. Is there another cutting point? No. Let's get started on cleaning this out a bit. So we have some more space to work with.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
registered. Account credited.
And let's get that all the way to over there.
Salvage deposit
And
secured.
we have a part for
Credits
my
awarded.
own ship.
Processing object. Applying credit to
Okay, that
account.
was a bit of a waste of it, better. Oh. Okay, let's worry about cutting first, actually.
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Object processed. Transferring credits. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
The cockpit. Now for the last cut, let's make our way to the outside. Oh, I will also have to disconnect the nacelles, I suspect. But first, let's worry about the cockpit. The glass. So, that should be what I need to disconnect over there. That's looking good. Looking over there.
Deposit accepted. Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Looking pretty good here. Okay.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
I still have to cut the sides. Let's
Salvage
get to
deposit
that
confirmed.
ASAP.
Applying credit.
So that's looking good. That's this side done. But the nacelle should be still connected. Let's worry about this in a moment. Okay, looking good. And now, as I said, we still have our nacelles. And that should be all of the cutting. Wait, not over there. Over there.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Processing object. Applying credits to account. Salvage goal obtained. Additional rewards assigned. Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Valuable object accepted for processing.
Coolant tank? Okay.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Yeah, this compartment is done, and the compartment at the
All right, Cutter. You
back
got
to...
about 5 minutes to fill your boots. 5 minutes left. Weaver out.
So, this is done. Was there still a console? Let me quickly check. Yeah. The console. And also a power cell.
Salvage secured.
Okay.
Applying credit.
Good thing I checked again. Okay, now about this. So now we can separate this out. Wait, almost. There is still a connection in the way. Oh, some glass. Okay.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
And for the last few parts. Cooling tanks.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
And that should be all. Okay. There seems to be something. Ah.
All salvage goals achieved.
Hey, what's that?
Rewards maximized.
Yeah, look. And we're done. Okay. I want to grab some more fuel though while I'm here. Before I forget about that in the
Welcome to Vintage-Ron 9000.
next
Have
shift.
a nice day.
And rank
New
14.
certification level award.
Good morning, Cutter. It's time to begin your workday.
And now we have radiation filters to deal with. And we have the Gecko station hopper, so a new ship type, which is actually my favorite type of ship. Well, not the station hopper, but the Gecko as a whole. Okay. And we have a message.
Rise and shine, 52. Let's have a chat.
Hal, we agreed we wouldn't change anyone's workload without talking.
Did we? Oh, I think you might have suggested it at one point. But here's the thing. I'm looking at the reports, And this crew just still isn't quite hitting the targets.
What are the targets?
Well, they're higher than this. So, we need to bump everyone up a level again.
Wait, we just did that. We just raised them.
Look, this team is good. You need to give good salvage to a good team. And for you, 52, that means you'll be moving on to... let's see here.
Radiation.
That's right. Nothing major. You're getting lots of it out there in space already. Let's go, team.
Cutter, radiation filters are no joke. Try your damnedest not to hit them hard, or they'll kick up a cloud of radiated particulate. Nasty stuff. Reacts badly to fire. I'll be here if you need me. Weaver out.
Yeah, they don't like the cutter actually. So, anyway, let's have a look. I can't prepare anything at the moment. We have some data to recover. And we have a message about the system scan mode, and that is likely why we can actually make use of it right now. But with that said, we have reached the end of this episode here, and next time we're going to have a look at the Gecko class. And with that, all that's left for me to say is that I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please like, share and comment if you did so, it really is with the algorithm. Independent of that, I wish you all a nice day, and well, see ya.